Hi there. Welcome to Radar Code Transmissions. I'm Jody. Today, we're going to talk about reincarnation in the Bible, hidden in plain sight. Let me ask you a question. Did you know that reincarnation, what the Hebrews call Gilgul, the cycle of souls, is right there in the Bible, but the church chooses to ignore it? It's not some foreign idea. The prophets, Yeshua, the disciples, and even Paul all drop hints, clues, if you know where to look. The prophet Malachi said that Elijah must return before the Messiah comes. And what does Yeshua say? He tells the crowd, if you can accept it, John the Baptist is Elijah, who was to come. In other words, Jesus just says right there, Elijah was reincarnated as John the Baptist. In John chapter 9, the disciples point to a man who is born blind, and they ask, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Now, why would they ask if this man had sinned before he was born, unless they understood and accepted that he had lived before? They just assumed that the cycle of souls was real. Now think of Yeshua's words to Nicodemus. You must be born again, of water and spirit. Being born of water, that's physical birth. Born of spirit, that's the awakening of the soul across many lifetimes. Being born again isn't just about one conversion moment. It's about the cycle of rebirth and spiritual renewal. That's Gilgul right there in the Gospels. Even Paul hints at it. In 1 Thessalonians, he says, then we who are alive and remain will be caught up in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. Did you notice that? Paul puts himself in the future ascension at Yeshua's return. Paul lived thousands of years ago. How could he expect to be alive unless he assumed his soul would return again? It's not a rapture text. It's Paul quietly confirming the cycle of souls. So, from the prophecy of Elijah to Yeshua's own words, to the disciples' questions, and even Paul's letters, reincarnation is woven through the scripture. The Hebrews called it Gilgul, the cycle of souls. And the final question is this. If you've walked this path before, what is it that you're here to learn this time? Thank you. Good day.